Hey there, Capricorn. Welcome to your September 2022 reading. This is going to be a reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You know, cross watchers are always welcome. My name is Angel. Welcome to Akashic Affirmations, guys. What is going on for September? Let go and enjoy. Do something different. Be open to love. Reflect on your truth. There's somebody that the universe is asking you to let them in. Do something different. Be open to love. There's something where you're stuck in the same repetitive cycles. But let's see, guys. I now invite my most highest loving possible angels to help me to tune into your love, guidance, frequency, and messages. And so it is. This is going to be a reading for Aquarius. Please give us the most accurate and present messages available, Spirit. We love and thank you for your guidance. And so it is. All right, guys, let's see what is going on with you. So let go and enjoy. So there's something that you are feeling consumed in. You're not opening up to anyone. Spirit saying, please let go. Okay, 4 of Pentacles, right? You're holding on so tightly to a twin flame. You may just need to work on a release plan. And it might, I know everyone gets over it in their time, but Spirit's asking you to please do something different because you need to bring balance to yourself. Okay, there's something here that you feel that you're not receiving justice, and Spirit is saying that's not the case. You need to be open to love. You feel that you're not getting what is deserved. You're going to need to have the strength. You need to muster up the ability to release, let go, and move on. Okay? Reflect on your truth. So you know inside yourself that you need to take decisive action, a brand new start at life, I want to say, at love. You're feeling neglected. And Spirit is saying, please, it's time to release. It's time to reawaken. Look at this with the Judgment, Aquarius. I almost want to cry. I feel that you have been hurt by love so much. And you're holding on to something that's not going to fulfill what you're needing right now. And Spirit saying, please be open to love. There's someone on your plate. I'm going to tell you straight up. Spirit's asking you, this person really wants to give it a try. Please do not turn them away. Be open. Reflect on your truth. Reflect on it. It's time. And I'm going to take the first. Crown chakra, the unlimited self. This is where your light source come from. It comes She of the Lotus. And I will read to you these. Okay. If you're going to meditate on this crown chakra card, I invite you to take a quick snapshot of it right quick. And let me zoom in on the symbol. That is a symbol you can study and meditate on. Okay, do some crown healing work, crown chakra healing work. And She of the Lotus. So I'm just going to go right ahead. Um, crown chakra is the unlimited self, but for time reasons, I'm going to read you She of the Lotus. Originally, the title for this oracle deck was going to be The Language of Light. It was not actualized in that incarnation as other layers of meaning needed to be honored. The fuller spectrum I was guided to bring through also included the shadow. In hindsight, choosing to deepen the message of balance that the Lumerians were bringing forth through this work meant I had to experience my shadow. My shadow encounters brought light into nooks I didn't know I had. If there is a way to fast track your growth, it is by being real with the shadowy or unloved parts of ourselves. There was a time when the concepts of shadow work and self love seemed relevant, but I was vague as to what they really meant. I knew the next part of my journey was exploring them, but how that would happen was quite mystifying. The shadow and self love are big topics to unpack, and unraveling them took me on quite an adventure. Unfortunately, I thought shadow work was about digging up as many issues as possible, and that being present with them meant wallowing in them. Without tools for expanded awareness, I found myself drowning deeper in the upset of it all and creating more of it in the process. My journey for clarity took me to Cambodia, where I met and mastered the art of perceptive and indirectly finding growth points in a way that spoke to my being rather than my mind. That sparked a 3-month journey into the furthest reaches of myself. I realized I had a lot of unlearning and self acceptance to do. The years of trying to be the best that I could be created constructs in my self identity. My striving wasn't as healthy as I thought. By discarding traits that seemed ugly or hindering, I was also rejecting sides of myself that were quite wonderful. They were two sides of the coin, and equally they were a part of my true nature. When we discard any part of ourselves, we are throwing the baby out with the bathwater. Often, our greatest strengths are our greatest weaknesses, and vice versa. When we reject or deny parts of ourselves, we end up feeling hollow, lost, and detached. When we take them out of the trash and work with them through compassion, gentleness, honesty, and non judgment, we can shine a light on these shadows and see them for what they are. Incredibly, my perceived weaknesses vanished as I peeled the layers further and further back to explore the past experiences that have accompanied them. Accepting the shadows enough to bring them into the daylight was usually all it took for them to dissipate. Their power dissolved, and I could see them for what they were, or rather, were not. Paradoxically, self love is a catalyst for transformation. Alchemizing painful triggers is an opportunity for awareness that helps us reclaim more of ourselves. As the dense spaces begin to evaporate, we can be filled with more light, more love, and we create an upward healing spiral. I have come to learn that shadow work and self love are practices to implement on a day to day basis. When we merge this awareness with moment to moment consciousness, densities don't even get a chance to form. We can then live and love even bigger. And this is a true freedom, self empowerment. And where authentic love and light can radiate. A true light bringer shines light in all the corners, so shadows can be acknowledged and released. And it says, take a look at any unconscious patterns that may be running you, or there elements of yourself you need to take out of the trash, dust off, and reabsorb. Shadows can be painful or tender to the touch. Sensitivity in an area can be a trigger that shows us where we might want to spring clean some of our darker, forgotten, ignored, or hidden corners. Accepting our shadows is the first stage in restoring ourselves to wholeness in self love. Peel back the layers where there is shame, guilt, or fear and bring them into the daylight. Under a loving and compassionate light, they will restore and assimilate so you can re engage with your superpowers. Gorgeous card, gorgeous meaning. So, guys, it is not this deck. I will give you a little advice straight from the cards from Spirit, but it is torturous to look at the deeper aspects of ourselves that we find or disseminate. Okay, but it is what it is. We all embody. We're not perfect. So let's see, what does Spirit want to tell you? What's the advice? Page of Cups. You have to give that new message of love. See, I'm not kidding. Page of Cups. New message of love. They're telling you you need to tell this person that you're ready. Because evidently, I think that you have been doing some shadow work and they're telling you to let go and enjoy. The first card is let go and enjoy. Ace of Swords. And there is the truth. You have ascended. You have climbed those stairs. Okay? You have done the shadow work. And you are now admitting light. Instead of, look at this. Instead of holding on to what, that's the truth. You need to give the new message of love. And I know these two cards are for you. You need to stop looking at the past, right? Stop crying over everything. And go for that new tangible offer. With that, guys, I bid you namaste. Peace.